Karate Kid Legends is a textbook example of what happens when a movie is made for absolutely no reason but to exploit a familiar IP in the hopes of turning a nice profit at the box office. It offers absolutely nothing new to the franchise beyond connecting the Jaden Smith-led spin-off, The Karate Kid, which really should have been called The Kung Fu Kid, to the original franchise now that it's hot again with Cobra Kai. While prominently featured on the posters, Ralph Macchio's Daniel LaRusso is ludicrously shoehorned into the film, with him only making his first appearance about two-thirds of the way into the scant 90-minute running time. There's no reason for him to be in the movie, which would have fared much better as a standalone film, with only Jackie Chan filling the mentor role. So in this one, Ben Wang plays Li Fong, a Beijing-based kung fu student who is forced to leave his beloved Shifu and uncle Han, played by Jackie Chan, behind when his mother accepts a job in New York City. Banned from fighting by his mother, he finds himself compelled to go behind her back once he falls for a classmate, Mia, whose father, Victor, played by Dawson Creek star Joshua Jackson, is in trouble with a loan shark who owns a martial arts club. The only thing that's original about Karate Kid Legends is that Ben Wang's Li Fong is already more than proficient in martial arts as the movie begins. His problem is more psychological, with him reeling from watching his brother get murdered after a match gone wrong, leading to his mother, played by Ming-Na Wen in a throwaway role, banning him from fighting. The movie is ludicrously overstuffed with plot points, with about half the movie devoted to Li Fong training Joshua Jackson's character Victor to become a better fighter so he can compete in a boxing match to pay off some debt to some loan sharks. The plot is so convoluted that same loan shark happens to own a Cobra Kai-style gym whose best fighter, Aramis Knight's Connor Day, is the karate champ of the 5 boroughs in New York City and has his eyes on Li Fong's love interest, who also happens to be Victor's daughter. See what I mean by convoluted? So where does Ralph Macchio come in? Only about the last 30 minutes or so, when the film becomes an abbreviated remake of the first movie, with Chan's Han, for some reason or other, deciding that the only way Fong has a chance of winning is to take instruction from his old pal Mr. Miyagi's favorite student. Guess who that is? Macchio looks like he only worked on the film for about a week, and Chan, who's actually really good already in the mentor role, has to take a backseat to LaRusso, who, in the fantasy world established by the movie, is supposed to be a martial artist on par with Jackie Chan. All credit to Ralph Macchio, who I think has actually turned into a better fighter than he was in the Karate Kid movies thanks to Cobra Kai. He ain't no Jackie Chan. All of this wouldn't be a big deal if the movie was compelling, but Karate Kid Legends lacks the energy of Netflix's Cobra Kai, any episode of which has better action than the over-the-top superhero-style fights of this one. The movie also seems really cheaply done, with Montreal an unconvincing substitute for New York City, and I say that as a proud Montrealer, with Wang walking around empty streets, something New York City isn't exactly known for. Worse yet, the movie concludes on the most groan-inducing nod to Cobra Kai you can imagine, which looks like it was shoehorned in on a break from that show's press junket. All this is really too bad because Wang is kind of a likable lead and his chemistry with Chan is terrific. I also have always liked Joshua Jackson as an actor, and he's very likable as Victor. But this is all cookie-cutter stuff and a major disappointment because as much as people slam it now, the Jaden Smith-led Karate Kid movie actually had some heft and heart, and featured a terrific performance by Jackie Chan, who actually doesn't seem to be playing the same character in this movie, even though they have the same name. This has none of the heart that movie had, with it just another throwaway movie designed for a quick turnaround to streaming. The franchise deserves a heck of a lot better, and I give this a very disappointing 4 out of 10.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.